Alright, so welcome y'all back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my second day out of my 3-day rotation. So today is going to be shoulders and arms, which is going to be cool. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's go. Alright, so firstly, out of my arms and shoulders day, I start off with shoulders. So obviously the shoulders here, if you don't know already. And the shoulder actually has 3 heads, which is important to focus on, right? So you want to start off with the anterior delts, which is behind here. A lot of people like to do it on back day, but I don't know. I don't really like doing that. I prefer doing it on shoulder day. So here's the anterior delts, and we start off with rear delt flies. All right, so here is me doing the rear delt fly for my anterior delts. As you can see, I'm pushing pretty hard. I should be resisting the weight a little bit more, but it's fine. All right, just 2 more reps. Yep, here we go. Now we're about to push to complete failure. I think I got 1 more off, yep. And then secondly, for the side delt, we have a simple cable lateral raise. Alright, so here we have cable lateral raises. Now these hurt a lot, not in a bad way, but they just definitely put a lot of tension on your shoulders. They start off pretty easy, but they can get pretty hard. Yeah, now we're reaching the final few reps. And there we go, just 1 or 2 more. There. And then lastly, for the shoulders, we have a simple shoulder press machine for your front delt over here. All right, now we have shoulder press. Now these hurt a lot, as you can probably see by my face. I think shoulders just in general hurt the most compared to all the other muscles. All right, now we're pushing to failure. I think I do about 10 to 12 reps of these. 1 more rep in the tank. And there. All right, so after shoulders, we hit triceps. So triceps, as you can tell by the name, obviously has 3 heads. I don't know them off the top of my brain, but I'm probably gonna put it somewhere on the screen. I don't really know where. But I do 2 exercises typically. I just do a normal tricep press down. Okay, so now I'm doing tricep press downs. Now I feel like triceps, I don't really like doing them because it hurts my elbows. And I just don't like that, obviously. I think I do about 10 to 12 reps. Get like 2-3 more off. All right, yeah, see, now I'm pushing to failure, and then boom. And then the last exercise for triceps is an exercise that I forgot the name for, but you're gonna see it as part of the video. All right, so now we got another tricep exercise, which I forgot what it's called, but I'll put text. Now this video is pretty bad, I understand. I'm not really showing my triceps properly. I'll try to improve my recording, but for now I'll just skip this video or most of it. Alright, so second to last we have biceps. Now for biceps I do 3 exercises, but I do it a little different, right? I do 2 sets and I push each set to failure, right? I go really hard on my biceps. So I start off with an easy bar preacher curl. I really enjoy these, to be honest. All right, so here we have my favorite arms exercise is the easy bar preacher curl. I really like these. They give you a nice deep stretch. They feel good and they're pretty tough. I don't think I do more than 8 reps. I think I do about 6 reps. So yeah, When it comes to biceps, it's important to have a lot of tension. Tension is probably the most important part of working biceps. And there we go. And the second exercise is an exercise from a popular YouTuber, which you might know, which is Jeff Nippard. I don't know exactly what it's called. I don't do it exactly like him either, but it's pretty cool. I like it. It gives you like a nice deep stretch on your biceps. All right, so here is the Jeff Nippard bicep exercise I was talking about. I don't remember what it's called, but I do like it. It gives you like a nice deep stretch. It feels good. Honestly, I think biceps is the best out of the 3 lot, which is shoulders, triceps, and forearms. And yeah, that's one or two more reps left. And then we're done. And then I just do the last exercise, which is a hammer curl, preacher curl. All right, so here is me doing the hammer curl on a preacher. As you know, I already said I do like preachers. I feel like it's more stable and it just makes it harder in general. All right, I have like 2-3 more reps left. Here we go. We're about to push to failure. There. All right, so finally and foremost, we have forearms. Now, forearms are a little different to biceps, triceps, and shoulders because they're pretty small. So what you would typically do is you would go for higher reps, higher sets, more volume pretty much. So I stick to about 12 to 15 reps. I like that range. I start off with a simple forearm curl. All right, so here I'm doing grip curls, forearm grip curls for my forearms. Now I do a lot of reps of these. I do like about 14, 15 reps. So here I'm doing it. I wish I would go a little slower, maybe get some more resistance, but it's fine. Okay, I think I'm reaching my final few reps here. I did like 18, not even 15. All right, there. And then I just do a reverse forearm curl, and that's pretty much it for my forearms. All right, so here we have forearm curls, or I think reverse forearm curls. I don't remember, but these are pretty simple. You can just see them. I think I do about a lot of reps like I would typically do for a forearm exercise. These also kind of work your biceps a little bit, not too much, but they do work it. And alright, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Maybe I gave a few tips that you could use. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.